Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to this weather update. Let me get my webcam there. That should be good. We're gonna look at a few things today. We're gonna start off with our severe weather outlook. So we're gonna go to spc.com. Take a look at that. So today we have no risk of severe weather, which is good. Of course, unless you're a storm chaser and like to chase the storms. But yeah, we do have a lot of renegade showers and heavy rain storms out there, but no severe weather forecasted for today. Why don't we look at our severe weather climatology? So this is your hail probabilities for today, August 11th. So again, the key thing to get here is that as we're heading more into fall and less into spring, you get less instability because temperatures are warming up, and they've been warm for months and months and months. So in spring, you have that clash of cold air with warm air, but in summer it's more equalized throughout the nation, so there's not a lot of that instability going on. So regardless, the main point is that a severe weather season is dying down, and we're going to see less and less of that as we head into fall. Let's take a look at our more current news, which is our hurricane outlook. In the Atlantic, we're definitely brewing some storms here, but none are really forecasted to hit the USA. At this point, I'll go more into that on why I said at this point in a second. But we do have Evo here in the Eastern Pacific. We have Henriette here in the Western or Central Pacific, rather, right north of Hawaii. It's a hurricane. Yeah, Hurricane Henriette, sustained winds at 80 miles per hour. So it will cause some above average surf there on the northern half of the islands of Hawaii. But other than that, no major effects to Hawaii because it's too far away. And in the Central Pacific, again, just a better picture of that storm there, Henriette in the Central Pacific. Nothing else to talk about there. So let's take a look at our temperature outlook in the short to medium range. First, we're going to take a look at our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. Basically above average for August 16th through 20th. So again, this is days 6 through 10. So there's our above average in places like Cleveland, Indianapolis, Chicago, states like Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas. It's going to be above average. And then our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, we do experience a cool down there in those northern states, or at least the central states and Great Lakes states, but our warm here shifts to the west a little bit, and we're seeing some heat there in the Four Corners region, or around the Four Corners region, and in places like Colorado, in these areas there in the red. Now I want to get to why I said that that tropical disturbance there in the Eastern Atlantic is not yet forecasted to hit the USA. Now there's a slim chance it might make landfall on the East Coast. Let's take a look at that based off our latest GFS model run. So let's go back to that and let's take a look. So we're going to fast forward through this so I can kind of get you to the big picture. So here's the storm here that we just looked at in the previous image about 2 images ago, and it's a 952 millibar going down all the way to 948 millibar low. At this point, it would be a hurricane, obviously, and then it strengthens. Just right here is where I get worried, where it kind of straddles a little bit, and it seems like to me, this looks like not a lot of wind shear, which means it can kind of go where it wants to because there's not going to be a lot of wind influencing it to sway back and forth. It's going to kind of remain a straddler is the best way I can put it. So it can at this point in the future forecast go west or east. There's that chance because it's, again, in my outlook, it doesn't look like it's experiencing a lot of wind shear. So this is where I get a little bit concerned here, right where it's right off New York City, about 300 miles off. So again, we want to keep our eyes on this. Not anything of immediate concern, but we do want to keep our eyes on this particular storm system. Because again, this is a forecast for August 20th. So this is still 9 days out, so a lot can happen, a lot can change. Yeah, keep our eyes on this system. I will keep my eyes on it, and I will inform you in future updates to come on the latest on this potential tropical situation for the East Coast. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my content for more long-range weather content.